From David Phillips Sports Field in Pagewood, it's the Premier State Gridiron League. Today, it's the Bondi Raiders at 8-0, playing their last game of the season against the Southeast Sydney Jets, who sit at 3-4. I'm Don Lane, and I'm here today with Grant Forbes. He's invited me up here to do some color. You're on a thing over here. You're no, we're up there. And we're up here. He's invited me in to do some color with this game today. I've yet to been able to experience all of this. Tell me something about this State Gridiron League. How many teams we got in it?
Well, right now we have 6 teams. The league started this season. We're in our inaugural year. We're coming down to our last game of the season, going to the playoffs next weekend, where the Jets at 3-4 looks like they'll scrape into the playoffs. They look like to be taking on the Lansvale United Sports Club Argonauts at 6-2, who
Right.
finish their regular season tomorrow against the Liverpool Pirates.
Okay, so for the people that'll be watching at home, who are the people we have to watch out for today?
Well, today's game on offense for the Bondi Raiders, their quarterback Paul Cohn really keys their offense, leading the league in rushing right now and is a second-rated passer. Fullback Paul Ramsey, wearing number 33, is another key player, and wide receiver Safwat Rafael is their leading receiver.
How fast is he?
He's running about a 4.7 40.
That's not bad for here, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Sure hands.
All right, well, let's talk about the Jets now. Offensively, who do we talk about there?
Offensively for the Jets, their quarterback again, Cole Coleman's leading their team. Running back number 27, Brent Mills, the team's leading rusher, has an 81-yard touchdown to his name this season. And wide receiver Darren Brown, their leading receiver.
Just as a point of interest, the Jets coming overhead to salute the Jets today in their appearance here at the field. Who would be the leading ground gainer in the entire league?
The leading ground gainer right now is Paul Cohn from the Raiders, who's
the quarterback.
The quarterback. They run an option-style offense, and he's up at 696 yards right now.
Well, for people who may not know, an option-style offense means that the quarterback takes the ball and he has the option to either pass it or to lateral out, rugby league style, or take it himself, cut inside and take it up the field.
That's the one.
Well, it should be interesting. And they're out there now getting ready for the coin toss. The Bondi Raiders, by the way, for you people at home, Bondi Raiders are in green, and the Jets are in white. So, Grant, you take it from there, man.
Okay. We missed the toss.
Who are we looking at here? This Cohn here. Is this Paul Cohn here?
Yes, it's Paul. No. It's David Maines kicking off. Looks like. Just checking.
Go, Jet!
Yeah.
Looks like the Bondi Raiders have won the toss and elected to kick off.
Here's somebody getting strapped here already. It's pretty interesting that in this game, unlike any other game I've ever seen, they actually strap over the outside of the boot and don't even bother.
No, yeah, well, that's Paul Manera there being strapped. Played 3 years at the University of Hawaii on a full scholarship, plays tackle. Here we go. So ready to go. David Maines set to kick off. Jason Woodbridge back to receive.
Hey guys, I got it wrong. They're running over.
And for people who would like to know, the field is 100 yards long, and approximately, I was corrected one time by the Buffalo Bills quarterback, Jim Kelly. I said it was 50 yards wide, and he said no, and he gave me some figure, 50 yards, 7 feet, 2 inches, 6 centimeters.
Yeah, I believe it's about 53 yards across.
Right.
Okay, and there it goes. Deep kick from David Main. It's going to be received. Joe Schifano. He's broken free. David Main makes a stop.
Bringing it out to his own 38-yard line. So here we got the
play-by-play. Okay. To just do in between.
Here's the Raiders offense here. Quarterback Paul Cohn. You got the tackles, Manera and Close. The guards, O'Brien and Brundu. Toss is the center. The wide receivers, Rafael Villagrega. The fullback, Paul Ramsey, the fellow that'll run with the ball. And the slot backs.
Vince Morgillo and Paul Bone. 1st and 10 now for the Jets. Cole Coleman under center. Hands off to Dennis Karakis. Up the middle, looks like a couple, game for a couple. Andrew Brundy win on the stop, assisted by inside linebacker Scott O'Brien.
He only picked up a couple of yards then, but of course it's just a what they used to call in the old days. It was just a rush. No.
Yeah. The Jets have that strong ground game.
But when fans get the chance, I'd like them to take a look at the size of this number 75. Here's the Jets offense.
Looks like second down and
Coleman, O'Brien, Sutton, Valera. We won't get them all.
oh, Brent Mills on a misdirection play picked up there by linebacker Paul Ramsey. Gain of another 3 or 4 yards.
Here you go.
There we go. There he is. Alf Noble playing left tackle today.
Who recently, while he was at the beach, was declared a danger to shipping.
Yes, I've seen a few people pouring buckets of water on him.
A very, very big man, to say the least. And next year they're hoping to get a pair of pants that fit him.
Okay, here we go. Third down 4 for the Jets. Cole Coleman again under center. Triple I backfield. He's going to keep the ball. Charlie Close in pursuit. He's got a round end. Runs out of bounds. Looks like about on the 36-yard line of the Raiders.
It'll be Jets first and 10.
Cole Coleman, a very mobile quarterback. They like to run the keeper.
All right, here's the replay. Fakes the ball, going inside, freezes everybody for just a second. Nice turn of speed as he takes it to the outside. Looking to see if he can pick up a block downfield, but nobody's in position. Play it smart, takes it out of bounds.
Good play, gives the Jets a gain. First down and 10 on the Raiders' 36-yard line. In the triple I formation. Quick give to the fullback. Looks like there may be a fumble on the play.
It looks like it, the way they're scrambling around in there.
No. Green is singling green, of course.
It is green.
It is green ball.
It is green ball.
Who's come up with it?
Raiders have come up with the fumble. We might be able to see what happened here in the replay. He gave it to the short man coming up. Here he comes. See, first man goes through. Takes it through. I think it was down before he even took a couple of steps. There it is at the bottom, and of course there you see number 72 falling on it. I believe that was 72.
Scott O'Brien, inside linebacker, making a heads-up play. Now the Raiders.
I think that ball might have been hit just as he was able to make the first initial contact into the line.
Yeah, in around that
I gotta go there. I gotta go. There's my plane. All right. So.
There we go. There's
the Bondi Raiders.
Slot back Vinny Morgillo playing outside linebacker today.
Who's the coach of the Raiders?
Center Peter Toss is their head coach.
The fella over the ball now?
Fella over the ball now, yeah, that's him. They're in an unusual formation. Haven't seen this year already. Looks like a screen pass. Players live.
He's dropped it. They say it's incomplete.
They call it incomplete. Formation we haven't seen this year. Looks like a screenplay they set up.
Well, they set it up real well. Here he is, one-on-one on the outside. He's got two blockers in front of him. Ball comes out, but it's too low and fairly hard from the handle. Although I have this theory about people who catch footballs that if it hits your hands, you're supposed to catch it.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Ball thrown a little bit short. Referee's quick to jump in and look like a backward pass.
So, second down and still 10 yards.
Yeah.
Ball just on the 35.
Come on, John! Kick it!
Go. Line up. No running back.
No running back.
No running back. Wide receiver. Slot back. Two wide receivers. A slot back. Two slot backs.
Yeah. Trips to the
this
bottom
is
of the
definitely
screen.
a pass setup.
Paul coming back to pass. Has a very strong arm. Has Sergio Villagra wide open. Hits him in stride. Down. He calls a touchdown. 65 yards. 65 yards. Paul Cone to Sergio Villagra. Paul Cone with a very strong arm. Very accurate.
Paul Cone right on the money. Takes back a four-step drop. Looks long. This receiver was going all the way. There was no stopping, no jinking, nothing. He was just taking it on the fly. And, of course, they couldn't catch him. Just onto the goal line. And TD. Here he goes now. You can see him taking it.
Strong arm.
He just went. They must have read something in this defense.
I think the Jets are wrapped up in a man-to-man coverage. Someone's blown that one. David Main set for the PAT. And it's good. Raiders jump to an early 7-0 lead after the Jets looked promising on their first drive.
Jets, the Jets suffering from the fumble. And as you were right, it did look like a very promising drive. However, this Bondi club, it's no wonder they're 8-0. They strike like lightning.
From anywhere in the field.
I mean, what they do that in 2 plays?
2 plays.
2 plays. One bad one,
and
with
one
the pass that didn't make it, and a beauty on the other. But an obvious passing formation. I'm pretty surprised that the Jets didn't pick that up.
It'll be the Raiders.
We want to swap the Bulldogs.
He's running 2 slot backs, 2 wide receivers, and no running back. I mean, it's all pass time, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no running back. Trips to the bottom of the screen. There he is, Sergio Villagra, picking up a 65-yard touchdown on his first catch of the game.
You know anything about him, where he's from? Hurt the hand there.
He's been with the Raiders for about 3 seasons now. Their second leading receiver this season. Once again, Jason Woodbridge back to receive. Oh, and he gets stopped in a hurry. 63, Damian Channing in on the stop. See if the Jets can get back on the board. Yeah, Sergio Villagra's been with the Raiders about 3 seasons. Their second leading receivers, pulled in 14 catches for 187 before that one.
Well, he is a flyer.
Yeah. Pulled it.
And obviously they know that too. So here we are. It's 1st and 10.
Raiders yards past 65. And Jets yards rushed
29.
64.
Ball's on about the 29-yard line.
Ball's on near the triple I again. Jason Woodbridge split wide to the right. Let's give to Brent Mills. Broken free.
Nice ball.
He's a runner.
Nice
He's a runner. He'll go. He'll go. To the 20. 10. 5. Touchdown. 70 yards. Brent Mills for the Jets. First play after the kickoff. Nice blocking up front. Jason Woodbridge, the wide receiver, to spring him.
You can give the credit to Jason Woodbridge on this run. He read that beautifully. Came out from the side, saw he needed the 1 block to be able to spring him free, and he laid a beauty. Watch him, number 80. Here it comes. Here it comes now. See him coming across in front. Look at this.
Nice block here.
Bang, just enough to get him out of the way, and he is gone. Doesn't even look like he's going to catch him, does he? Well, we are seeing lightning strikes here.
We could be in for a shootout.
Hope so.
Yeah. Bring the crowd to its feet.
Quick substitution coming on the field here late. 2 substitutions coming on the field late. Could be too much time here if they're not careful.
Wayne Sutton to attempt the PAT. It's blocked.
It's blocked.
Still alive.
It's still alive.
No, he downs it. No. Smart thing to do. Smart thing to do. Darren Brown just downing the ball.
Missing the kick. So here we are. David Phillips Sports Field. The Bondi Raiders 7. And the Southeast Sydney Jets 6.
What a start. 2 touchdowns, 2 plays.
Well, if it keeps up like this, this may make a very, very good television program here.
Yeah, better than that Miami-Dallas game from Thursday night.
Cameraman up here get a sore neck.
And that was a beauty.
Right.
Okay, so we've got to get some. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
We might get some language out of that, so it could be good. TV timeout, is it?
I reckon they've got a better potential.
Here we go, Wayne Sutton to kick off. Back deep to receive, Sergio Villagra, and Saf Rafael looks like it's falling short. Sergio Villagra takes it, breaks to right, oh, cut down. Nice tackle by number 60, Lance Taspali for the Jets. Villagra get in front of his blockers there. Bring up a first down and 10. On their own 37.
Conant quarterback. We'll have a look at what the backfield is here.
Looks like they're coming.
Sergio Villagra out wide receiver out wide. He's got a slot back and a fullback. 2 slot backs, a fullback.
They're in there for
2 wide receivers.
They're in their standard spread formation. Look for the option.
3 linebackers down.
Oh,
That's a nice hit.
Paul Bone. Caressa coming across to make the stop.
Here it comes. Watch this. He puts his helmet right in the middle of this guy's chest. Wham! Oh.
Paul Bone, good concentration.
Glad he hang on to that.
17-yard pickup there for Paul Cone.
I know people out there really appreciate how difficult it is to hold on to a football when you get hit that hard.
Jets, one of the more physical teams in the league.
Here we go.
Paul Cone under center. They're in the spread again.
Raphael out wide.
Paul Bone at fullback. Calling the cadence. Raiders yet to run the ball, and again they're going to the air. Stop pattern. Again, Villagra getting wide open. 33, John Karras making the tackle.
Well, now when they get a chance to look at the replay on this, you're going to see, well, we didn't quite get to look at him. He just came down. Now they're fearful of the fact that he's got such speed that they can't pick him up, and it was obvious what happened there.
Okay.
He headed out like he was going to go 1,000 miles an hour, did a quick little, what we used to call a button hook. I don't know if they still call it that
the old
anymore.
hitch, yeah, the old hitch route.
So he just went out, turned, and the ball was there for him. Villagra so far being the prime star here for the Bondi Raiders. Paul Cone.
Paul Cone under center again. They're in the spread.
Three down linemen here for the Jets.
Looks like they're passing again. Gets pressure. Pulls up, comes back. Oh, broke it up. John Karras, cornerback, looking for Scott Knight wide open in the corner.
Now watch John Karras coming over. Paul Cone's got to let one go here. It's a wobbly old one. He says, Karras, I got it. I thought I had it. Here we come again.
Good pressure from the Jets here.
Yeah, pursuit did it.
Should have had that one. Could have turned the game around right there. Brings up a second down and 10 play now for the Raiders.
What do we got, about 10 minutes to go in this quarter?
Yeah, in the Premier State Gridiron League, unlike NC2A rules, which we run by, we run a 25-minute continuous clock for quarters and a 2-minute stop-start at the end of each half. Paul Cone again, back to pass. Setting up a screenplay.
Oh,
there
nice
it is.
little play.
There it goes. There it is, nice play. Jets doing quite well to stop that. They scored some big plays on that this year, Raiders. Number 80, Saf White Raphael picking it up.
Raphael lined up out wide on the left side of the field.
Here it comes.
You can see him in the upper part of the upper corner screen coming across the middle. No defense picking him up. They should have been man-to-man on him out there, shouldn't they have?
Yeah.
Anyway, he
set up
picks
as a screen pass.
And he gets the first down. Timeout for the Jets.
Good call one. They've got their backs to the wall.
Now, how many teams do they expect to have here eventually, Grant, in this league? Are there other teams looking to get themselves in?
Yes, there is. We actually play in conjunction with, or not in conjunction. The New South Wales Gridiron League plays during the winter, and their champions of this year are looking to come into our leagues. But we are fixed for 2 seasons with our 6 teams. We've had our roster set. So how 95 seasons we could look to expand.
How many divisions do you have? Is there
We just
a
have
junior division? Or?
Oh, we do have a junior division, yes. They play from the ages of 13 through to 18.
Okay.
And they play February
We've got to make
through to June.
How's the line working out on the whole run?
Okay, it is. Head coach Tony Steedham of the Jets.
Just as he's talking, we got a plane going. What he says.
2 tackles.
Some good camel work here. Getting right to the heart of it.
Well, this is certainly... Have a look at this. What, you think one's a passing team and the other's a running team? Excuse me. 137 yards in the air for the Raiders and 136 yards on the ground for the Jets. Nobody's gotten to the quarterbacks yet.
Here we go.
Although I'll tell you what, Paul Cone had his hands full there a couple of times in the last 2 plays.
Here they go. They come out in the spread again.
Yeah, limping off the field. Caceres is coming off for the Jets.
Here we go. They're going to the air again. Paul Cone back to pass.
Sets himself nicely. This should be
Looks
it.
like he's over.
No.
Broken up.
He caught it.
No, out of bounds. Broken up. 21. Craig Loom breaking that play up deep in the end zone. Scott Knight had gotten open. Here we go again.
Back on defense. Here you get it. Coming at you.
Oh,
Just gets his hand in there.
good concentration.
Just gets his hand in there. Here's Cone again. Look at the step. Very, very nice. Sets himself nicely. Puts the ball on the money. And it was just, I don't know if that was even touched. I just think that looked like he caught the thing.
We'll have to go.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Pity we don't have a replay. He's not in control.
He is in a replay. He doesn't have it. He's out of bounds.
Out
That's
of
why
bounds.
it's
Good
not
call
good.
by the back judge. Very good call by the back judge.
Not to mention our producer.
Yeah. Good eyes. Again, the Raiders come out in the spread. Paul Ramsey lining up in the fullback position. Here they go. Here's the option. Oh, nice tackle. Nice tackle. Tal Sapayeo coming in to make the stop. Paul Ramsey on the carry. Raiders going to the ground for the first time today. There he is, Paul Ramsey, junior coming from the Colts in his first season with the Adult League.
Ramsey taking it out to his left, but just no room there. And no blocking, by the way.
Well, the option is a very complicated offense. They leave two players unblocked.
Well, they haven't really been running option, have they?
No,
As
they
option
haven't.
so far. We haven't been able to take a look at that. You'll know the option when you see it at home there, folks.
Here we go, Paul Cone again on the centre in the spread formation. Vallegro split wide to the right.
One running back.
Scott Knight in motion to the left. Here they go, they're going to the air again. Oh, intended for Saf Rafael. Broken up. Wayne Sutton out there.
Was too high. I tell you, Wayne Sutton made a quick grab there for the back of his leg where his hamstring is. I got a feeling he might have done himself some harm there. Watch this.
Good play.
Way there. See him grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good blocking up front. 69 coming through on a loop. Paul Cone going again, looking for his favourite receiver, Saf Rafael. Almost pulls it in on the deflection.
Nice play by Sutton.
Brings up a 4th down and 9. Critical play here for the Raiders.
4th down and 9. They're playing it safe, the Jets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Here we
6
go. There's
people
the
in
option.
backfield. Here comes the option.
There he is. No, it doesn't look like he's got it. Big play.
Not even close.
Looks like 21, Craig Loom again coming up from his safety spot. Paul Cone deadly when he's got the football.
Not even close. So they ran it on the 4th down, went for the option. Why wouldn't you go for a pass there? I have to ask that question. Why would you run the option? He had it was second down and 8. 4th down and 8.
Not a bad play. I mean, Paul Cone's averaging 9 yards a carry. I mean, the defense is in a prevent.
Yep.
I'd say it's a good call. Just a big play from Craig Loom coming up from his safety spot.
But they've been doing so well in the air. Their running game hasn't done anything for them. But look at what they've accomplished in the air. Well, you know.
Guys, it's still good half.
There we go. Dean Graff coming off.
Man Mountain Graff.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Graff. There used to be a Graff Zeppelin. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Very famous Zeppelin, the Graff Zeppelin.
Here we go. Looks like a...
I noticed the similarity in stature. It's a straight rush up the middle. Off right tackle, actually.
23, Dennis Sierras. Not many yards going there. Bondi Raiders front 8. They run a 4-4-3 defense. Very strong against the run, the Raiders. Here we go again. Looks like a give again to Dennis. Oh no, Kyle Coleman. Fools even the commentators. Picks up, looks like a 1st down.
Easy.
And then some. Kyle Coleman showing some ability early in the game. Nice play action fake.
He's a nice size, 5'10", weighs about 185. Coleman.
About the average size of a quarterback here in Sydney.
They just get bigger, you know, quarterbacks. They do. It just gets bigger.
Here we go. There we have our chain crew coming from...
This is the beginning. That's where the ball is marked at the moment. No, it's the end. Excuse me.
Here we go.
Coming out of
He's
short
got
handoff.
63. Damian Channing stopped him in a hurry. And he looks like he's slow to his feet. Here we go, Damian Channing, also a rookie. Here he comes. Give to 37, Keith Pate, and 63 just popped him. Here we go. Wide receiver Saf Rafael just checked in as a defensive lineman.
There's a
There's a fumble. Dived on smartly by Coleman.
Now, generally, those sort of fumbles are usually caused by the center stepping back and you trip over his foot, or the contact wasn't made at exactly the right time between the hands and the ball.
No, it looks like the running back's put his hands, didn't get his hands up enough for the quarterback to get it in there. Heads up play from Coleman. Brings up a 3rd down and long play now. We're looking at about 14 yards. Jets have gone to the wishbone. Here we go, looks like a give. Oh, he is snotted. Charlie Close has come unchecked. And 42, an unlisted 42, is on the end of a big hit. Here we go again. Charlie Close coming from the
Close
linebacker.
came in here. They gave him an invitation. They said, would you like to meet our running back? Thank you very much. Bang! Look at that.
Charlie Close going at about 6'3", 240.
Try 6'5", 240.
Okay, then. And is very mobile.
Go, Wayne. He came in there. He came through there like a shot.
Here we go. Wayne Sutton back to punt. Number 80 for the Raiders, Saf Rafael, back to return it. Hasn't returned one this year, but it's threatening. There we go. There's a flag on the play, though.
Got a flag. I don't know what it was. More than likely to be offside at the moment.
Here we go. Oh, and he is met. Good defense. Jason Woodbridge down there again to make the tackle.
See what the flag is for here.
Richard Jean's in on the stop as well. Here we go.
I'd venture to say it had to be offside. I can't see where it would be anything else.
Let's have a look at the signal. That one. Well, it seemed to be against the Jets, and the Raiders have declined the penalty.
Where was that signal? 2 hands on top of his head. I've never seen that signal before in my life. Yeah. Oh, I can't see it.
There may be some illegal helmet contact. But the Raiders have declined the penalty, coming out in good field position again on the Jets' 40-yard line. Paul Cone brings the offense up to the line of scrimmage into the spread formation again. Saf Rafael split wide to the left. Jets running also a 4-4 defense. There it is, they're going to the air once again. Good pressure. Oh, and he's hit. And he is picked off. Big pressure, 58 on the quarterback.
Is that Sutton?
Yeah, Wayne Sutton picked him off, but Paul Cone had Danny O'Brien draped all over him. He's let that one go.
I don't think Cone should have thrown this. I think he'd like to have this back if he had the opportunity. He had to sidestep the train coming in there.
Danny O'Brien all over him. Wayne
and
Sutton
it's a bit short.
Underthrown.
In fact, it's very short. He's got a rifle arm. If he would have thrown that, the distance, that's guaranteed TD.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Paul Cone, probably the strongest arm quarterback in the league. So we go. Let's see what the Jets can come up with here. Jason Woodbridge split wide to the left in the familiar formation, the triple I formation. Kyle Coleman calling the cadence. That's going nowhere. Paul Ramsey shooting in from the defensive line position. Keith Pate stopped for looks like a loss of 1.
That was just a straight blast, and they read it really well.
Yeah, Paul Ramsey stepping up from the junior ranks. 19 years of age. Not real big, 5'8", 190. David Main plays wide receiver and kicker for the Raiders. Charlie Close, linebacker, 54.
Running it again.
Dennis Sirius, again 23. 54, Charlie Close making the stop.
Well, he got back a couple. But it's still 3rd and long. 3rd and about 8.
Jets don't have a devastating passing game, so...
And that's the end of the quarter.
End of the quarter.
So it's the end of the quarter, and the score stays the same, does it not?
Yes, it does.
The Bondi Raiders 7, and the Jets
6. Yeah, the Jets get a hole on 3rd down. There's Paul Cone. Probably wish he could have that one back. Talking with head coach Peter Toss.
How old is Paul Cone, do you know? I was just curious as to, what sort of experience he's had with this game. A lot of these guys, I wonder how they pick it up.
It's his fourth season, was a linebacker come quarterback up until last year. So it's his second year as quarterback, still learning at a position that's not the easiest to pick up, especially for Australians.
This isn't a bad quality level here, what we're looking at. I mean, I realize one team's a running team and the other one is an all-around attacking team.
The Raiders very...
New quarterback for the Jets.
Looks like Darren Brown stepping back to... He's gone, he's unloaded. Underthrown, intended for Joe Schifano, deep down the left sideline. Bit underthrown. Darren Brown coming into quarterback now. Has thrown a couple of touchdown passes this year, has Darren Brown.
Got a little bit of a twist on the wrist that time. That's why the ball has the wobble instead of the straight ahead spiral.
Good blocking up front.
Oh, he wound up for this one. Still short, though.
Brings up 4th down and 8. Looks like the Jets will punt. Again...
I don't remember the Jets being out of their own territory since they scored that TD. Have they been? I mean, they're inside
their
own
first
territory.
series.
That was about it?
That was it. Here we go. Flag on the play. Big pressure. Looks like they'll get away from it. It's 4th down.
So the 4th down kick
is a bad one, but there's a flag on the play.
not a bad one. It's bad all around.
Here we go. Look, there was a flag on the play. We do have... Okay, that's that 2 hands behind the head. It's illegal participation.
Which means what?
Which means the Jets have 12 men on the field or more.
Oh, right, I got you.
And the Raiders again have declined the penalty and will take ball in good field position on the Jets' 38-yard line. Defensive lineman Ika Kalita backing as an offensive lineman.
The Jets, their own worst enemies here.
Yeah, they get themselves in a hole on 3rd down and the passing game isn't up to scratch, so it becomes very difficult.
I wouldn't worry so much about the pass game. I worry about the kicking game. That ball was 60 yards straight up.
Looking for the midfield bomb. And then Raiders in the spread again.
Offside.
44 show blitz.
Offside.
Here he goes, Paul Cone. Does pitch late. Ball's on the ground. Jets will recover it. Oh, hang on a sec. What have they done? Looks like they may have called him down.
It was a backward pitch. He wasn't down.
Here we go. Looks like they may...
No whistle.
We have an inadvertent whistle. It comes up bad for the Jets here. An inadvertent whistle will give the Raiders actually the option of taking the ball at the spot of when they've called him down.
Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. The pitch, there was nothing wrong with the pitch.
They've actually called an inadvertent whistle.
An inadvertent whistle is what they've called, yes.
And it gives choice to the Raiders to either take the ball at the spot or replay the down.
Meaning that the ref blew it.
Basically, that's it. We do run with player officials.
Official time.
Okay, but the signal has been given as referee Miles Newman in his 7th year with Gridiron in Australia.
Well, I got to give him credit. 2 guys running a game that's run in every other league by about 6 or 7 or 9 or 10 or 20 or whatever you see out there.
The remainder of the officials have come from the other teams. Raiders in the spread again. Looks like they're going. No, they've got players apart. Oh, nice catch, Scott Knight. Paul Cone under some heavy pressure, finds his open man, brings up a 1st down.
Scott Knight coming on the short hitch over the middle.
There he is.
Just gets it. That's one designed to pick up about 10 yards, and they get the 1st down, and that's all they really look for. Sometimes it can break for more. Just got himself in that little seam there between the linebacker and the cornerback.
Very effective against a defense run by the Jets. With just the one safety, linebackers have to be hooked up with the slot backs.
Jets are wide open here on the right side of the field, and they're going that way too.
Lead option. Paul Cone cuts back. Oh, he's breaking tackles left and right. He's down to a 10-yard run. Very dangerous running with the football, Paul Cone.
Now, this is a very, very good example of what the option is about. Cone takes the ball, starts out. See the trailer 38? If they come in on him, he's got the option of being able to lateral the ball out there, but he decides to take the hole inside, gives it a little spin, and it takes it all the way down to the 8.
Crucial missed tackles from the Jets.
Bad tackling.
Brings up a first down and goal. Looks like the ball's on the 9. Raiders in the spread again. Safra fell split wide to the left.
First and goal.
Jets have to come up with something big here. There we go. Counter option. Counter option. He'll score. Paul Cone goes in. Paul Cone goes in for his 12th touchdown rushing this season. On an 8-yard counter option play.
Now this is only the 3rd real option play that they've run. Fakes the handoff, freezes the lineman on that side, follows his blocking around, and takes it right into the hole. No chance. There was no way they were going to stop this. See, he's still got the option to be able to put it outside to the man on the outside. That's what the option play is all about.
Here we go. David Main setting it up again for the PAT.
So the one-man gang, Paul Cone, takes the lead.
Can do it all.
Whoops.
Bad snap. Ball's on the ground.
They can run this.
They can run it. Oh. Bad play. Bad snap.
Now for the benefit of people at home, he can pick it up and run it down the other end and pick up 1 point.
Yep. That's the one.
What do you have 2? Do you follow college rules?
Yeah, we do follow college rules. That would be a 2-point.
That would be a 2-point
run back. Puts the game now. The Bondi Raiders 13. Southeast Sydney Jets 6.
So a converted touchdown separates the 2.
That's it.
Thank you. Count them up, guys.
Now we're going to the kickoff. Paul Manera. Quarterback Paul Cone just ran it in.
Even though the score may not be indicative of how it is, you just get the feeling that the Bondi Raiders can pretty much do what they want once they get inside the other team's, let's say, 35 or 40.
Oh, the Bondi Raiders really can do whatever they want anywhere on the field. I mean, their offense is...
Well, there seem to be so many options. I mean, Cone's able to take it and run. He's got a deadly arm. He's got 2 good receivers.
I mean, their offense is very well designed. It's actually called by offensive tackle Paul Manera.
Now, for people who don't know, the kickoff team is usually called the Suicide Squad.
That's the one. 26.
Very short kickoff.
Caressa brought down. Looks like Safra fell in there with the stop. Caressa on the return. Gives them field position on their own 40-yard line, the Jets.
He only had to pick up about 10 yards to get this. Where did he take that? About the 25 or so? 20? No, about the 27, 28?
High kick.
The kicking games here seem to be experiencing a bit of a problem. Bad punt, 2 missed extra points on bad snaps.
Hey, this is great. I love it.
Here we go. Cole Coleman back in as quarterback. Brent Mills lining up in the fullback position.
I formation.
Looks like a give to Dennis Ciaris. Looks like a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, if you folks at home take a quick look at this, you would be able to see. Here we go.
All right, the Raiders.
The Raiders picking up 33 on the ground and 154 in the air. And so far, the Jets have yet to pick up 1 single solitary yard.
Only thrown, what's that, 1 pass. 1 pass to date.
I formation again.
Cole Coleman again. Looks like it's a toss play. He gets outside. No way. Inside linebacker, Scotty O'Brien. Comes up with a big play. The unlisted 42 on the carry.
Well, this is just good pursuit, that's all.
Here it is, inside linebacker.
Everybody coming. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green jerseys.
Here he is, Charlie Close.
And up in front. I'm sure there was somebody supposed to be blocking for this guy somewhere.
Charlie Close just fends off the block, gets there. Scotty O'Brien looks like he come on a stunt inside. Drags him down from behind.
Okay, two wide receivers, a slot back, 2 running backs.
Here we go. A little bit of a different formation. Looks like they're going to pass the ball here. Oh, and his receiver, Wayne Richardson, slipped over, wide open there. Cole Coleman getting some heavy pressure from defensive lineman Paul Manera, forced to scramble.
Wayne Richardson here goes out, takes a little turn. You can't see it on your screen now, but just as this is released, he slips and falls down. There he goes now.
No one within a cooey of him. Needed a good pass. Looks like a 4th down and 14 play for the Jets here. Hopefully they can get some. There we go. We have 15 minutes left in the first half. Philip Webb playing as line judge today. Wayne Sutton back to kick again. Deep to return is...
Oh, dear.
Here we go.
Jumped offside. They'll lose 5 more now. 14. This will be 4th and 19 yards.
And with the way the Jets punting game looks like they could...
They'll be lucky if they get the first down.
I think the return is a little bit deep.
He says illegal procedure here.
It's a 5-yard penalty. It'll still be 4th down. Dead ball foul. Safra foul still deep. Wayne Sutton hoping to get a decent punt off here to give his defense a chance.
Only 1 man back here.
Bad snap. Oh, he gets it away though, and that's a nice kick. He must need pressure. Safra foul breaks to the left sideline. He's got some speed. Brent Mills runs out of bounds on the 40. Safra foul on a nice return. His flag's on the play.
Safra, very, very lucky that he got out of bounds there. I tell you what, there was a player coming over there that if he would he had him lined up.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bad snap. Wayne Sutton does a good job here, and he just gets leveled.
Now that could be roughing the kicker.
That could be roughing the kicker.
Why didn't they call that?
There's a flag been thrown.
It should be roughing the kicker.
It'll be
can't do that.
15 yards automatic first down for the Jets if they do.
Well, they might say maybe it's because the ball went on the ground first that it can't be roughing the kicker.
The kicker still has lane. Here we go. Here we have the penalty.
See that miss hit? He had him lined up there.
It looks like it will be roughing the kicker.
There it is.
There we go. A little Vincent
he didn't
McGillo, all 5'8", 180 pounds of him.
I think the question was whether or not that ball had hit the ground and made him, he was no longer the kicker. But I think
the kicker has a right of way, has a lane of about 2 yards. As long as he's not attempting to run, he's still protected.
Well, for people that may not know, if a player is blocked into the kicker, it's not roughing the kicker.
That is not roughing the kicker.
But if the player comes on the straight charge and makes any contact with him at all, it's roughing the kicker.
The only time that changes...
Is that an automatic first? No.
No, it looks like they're only going to give him... Oh, no. Here we go. It's been called against the Jets.
He's going the wrong way.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Can we rerun that?
Jets don't need any help.
They don't. They don't get anything out of this. They get the fight. This is where we were 5 minutes ago here, right? 4th down and 14.
Here we go. Wayne Sutton hoping for a better snap.
Oh dear. His wishes are not met, folks.
He's going down. He's going down. Charlie Close coming in unblocked. Wayne Sutton never had a chance.
Who is the center? Well, this is an air ball of the first order.
Here we go.
What are you supposed to do with a terrible center snap like this? The poor guy doesn't have a chance. That ball should be back to him on a line, on a frozen rope.
I mean, that's just terrible. You can't help out your defense doing stuff like that.
Well, once again, we've got this situation with the Jets putting themselves into trouble all by themselves. They don't need any help out here.
Come on,
Jets playing a very short safety man here. He's up real tight on here.
Raiders come out in the spread again.
Don't be too surprised if Cohn goes long here.
No, they're going to run the reverse. Oh, he does well. He does some good feet. Nice play, forcing him inside there from the safety. Paul Kane likes to run with the football.
It's interesting, isn't it, that so far he's run this option a few times, and he hasn't really taken advantage of being able to hit the outside man.
Yeah.
Taking it inside himself.
Is a deadly runner. Tends to carry the ball. Tends to carry the ball a little bit for a quarterback, especially when you don't have a backup. But is a deadly runner, gaining about 9 yards a carry.
Dean Graff fell on him then, by the way. That's a lot of falling on you.
Was Dean Graff going at 5'10", 277.
5'10", 277. He doubles as a fire plug in the winter or something.
Ika Kalita down injured on the play. Looks like he'll leave the field under his own steam.
Looks like a knee.
Cuts inside. There he is. Oh, Dean Graff just put a lick on him.
Did he ever? Look at it, and lands on him too. Hello, my name is Dean Graff. I haven't met you before, but I think you're beneath me.
I think.
Well, the Jets backed up.
Again. Raiders come out in the spread again. Haven't really shown us the option.
I can't believe he can't spot that safety man playing that shallow.
Here we go. There he goes. Runs the fade. He's got him. Oh, sack. Broken up.
In his hands and out. Raphael.
Run the fade. Well thrown pass. Should have been caught. Wayne Sutton making a desperate effort there to break it up. Looks like he's injured on the play.
Raphael on a straight streak down the middle. All he did was try to put it over the top of the defensive man, right into his hands, and he just drops it. Receivers are not supposed to do that. As they say in the pros, they're paid to receive.
as Raphael has pulled in 14 catches and 345 yards coming into this game.
Strange for him.
Averaging about 25 yards a catch. Here we go. There's an option.
And he doesn't take it again.
There we go. There we go. Paul Cone again.
First down.
Stringing it out. Jets doing a good job here. They should get the quarterback to carry the ball. Get some good sticks on him. Here we go.
So you've got a first down.
There he goes.
Here.
Comes down. 87 doing a good job to seal the corner. 33, John Carras coming across. Looks like the ball's on the 6-yard line. Raiders threatening again.
Well, they're down to their last 4 chances to put this over. First and goal means that it's less than 10 yards, and you've got 4 downs to get there in.
Raiders come out in the spread again. Saf Raphael's drawn single coverage to the spread wide to the left. Will they go to the air again?
Doesn't look like it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Paul Cone. He'll score. Easy play. Paul Cone goes in again. Picking up his second touchdown today. The option's so hard to defend if you're not disciplined.
Cone takes it here, swings out to his left, carries that ball in one hand. The coach's nightmare here.
I mean, gets through untouched.
Oh, there, he tucked it under there.
Gets through untouched. Here we go from behind. There we go. Good play by Cone.
Look at that ball. Look at where he's carrying that. Good grief.
Can we get that one again?
Yeah, one more time.
Here we go. There it is.
Fake
good
up
play.
the middle, froze everybody. Takes it right in. Huge gap here. And they run it in, make up
a 2-point play. They've gone in as flags come in here.
And words. We're having words.
We're having words. 44 and Saf Raphael. In games like this, I think Raphael should direct his energies to catching the football.
I think they're going to do it.
Do over?
I think they're going to run this again, yeah. Player down injured here. Can't see who it is.
It looks like they're talking to the Jets captain, so it's going to be...
There's an ankle here.
Oh, and a dead ball personal foul against the Raiders also.
No score. No score.
2 points do not count. And that's why it never happened.
Field in pretty good shape at David Phillips Sports Field here. I'm sure they play just about everything you can imagine here. This is not an official gridiron stadium, is it?
No, we've secured this field for this season. They were going to re-turf it. As you can see, it's a little bit bare in patches, but
not bad. It's only a couple of bad patches. I mean, right at midfield, you've got a real bad patch there, but you get that in any rugby league.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not, I mean, that's where most of the action is.
Here we go. There's still a discussion going on down there. We don't know what's been called. Here we go again. We have an illegal shift on the offense.
Should have seen that one.
The 2-point conversion does not count. They'll bring it back it up 5 yards and replay the down.
They're going to go for the kick now.
They'll set up for the kick.
Setting up for a kick here, Paul Curry, the holder. Number 6, David Main.
Okay, there we have it.
19-6. Looking to make it 20.
David Main, very reliable PAT kicker.
If we can get a snap here.
Paul Cone, the holder. Puts it down well. Oh, they've come through, but they've got it away. They've got it away. The kicker goes down.
I think they're looking for a roughing the kicker penalty here. The Raiders complaining vehemently to the referee, saying he's not going to get it. Oh, we couldn't see it there.
Just goes out of the screen, but the Bondi Raiders jump to a 20-6 lead here in the first half.
And it looks good for Bondi. I can't remember the last time that the Southeast Sydney Jets were down in Bondi territory. It seems ever since they scored they did that first drive and scored their touchdown, they've been able to do nothing with the ball except maybe move backwards.
Here we go. David Main looks like he's shaken up, and we'll kick off. Okay, here we go.
He shakes it off.
Puts his hanky back on.
Well, see, he can't kick without that on. You understand that, don't you? Here we go. Well, everything in the Raiders' favor totally is 154 yards in the air, 51 yards on the ground. And it seems like the Jets have remained on that 153 since for the longest time. Neither quarterback has been sacked.
Here we go. Nice kick. David Main hangs it high.
High but short.
Darren Brown stays in bounds. Oh, that pile is taken down in a hurry.
Fuck, did I miss him?
Yeah, I dare say he did.
Is that him talking down there? Yeah. He said that I miss him. Well, at least it was clean.
Yeah. Here we go. We have the kickoff again. Short one.
Not very short. He takes it. Where does he take it? About the
30, 25 yard line. Gets about 7 yards on return, and the pile goes down. Andrew Brundin in on the tackle. Paul Ramsey there to assist. Give the Jets a first down and 10.
Quick change of the football again here.
On their own 34-yard line. Let's see if they can move into Raiders territory here.
Ike Kalida, the center.
The center. Kyle Coleman underneath. Brent Mills.
I formation.
Here we go.
Oops.
Falls on the ground. Heads up play. Doesn't look like he got the snap there at all.
Wish we could get a freeze on this I formation for just a second, because I'd like to show people what it is they're looking at and why they call it an I. Obviously, they call it an I because that's exactly the way it is. It's a three backfield men in a straight line, 4 backfield men actually, 3 runners or 3 potential runners, and the quarterback.
Yeah.
There it is. There you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a straight line. Now those fellas in the back, the 3 in the back, they can go to either side.
Doesn't look like he got the snap. Oh yeah. Looks like he's.
Well, we never saw what was supposed to happen there, but we might get it this time. They're in the same formation again.
Okay, here we go. Second down to 10. Cole Coleman barking out the count.
Second runner finds a hole.
He's bouncing around. Looks like a pinball. Dennis Carreras picking up some tough yards inside.
Well, the Jets may start celebrating. They picked up 4 yards on the ground here.
But it brings up third down and long. And from what we've seen, they probably go back to the running game. Inside linebacker Scotty O'Brien comes in and adds.
Look at the size of him.
Here we go. Playing left tackle, Alf Noble, 6'5", 325. Probably the biggest player in the league. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, pass is short.
Well,
looks like the old
Darren Brown was the man in motion coming from the left side. And coming across.
Here he goes open here. It is a throwback. The Jets have actually scored 3 touchdowns on this play this season.
But not today.
Darren Brown throwing short, brings up 4th down. The kicking unit comes on for the Jets.
Good, we're going to get to see another one of these center snaps now.
I think he should just take the hand-to-hand snap, drop back and kick it.
I think they all line up and then throw it. Let's see if we get another one of these balloons here.
Once again, Safra foul back to return. Jason Woodbridge, the wide receiver to the right.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
And he gets away the midfield bomb. But can they get a good roll? They do.
Yeah. Excellent
They get something
roll.
to go their way.
Excellent roll.
So it rolls out on the...
30. They're bringing it back. Yo, if there's a flag on the play down here at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, flag again. The flag has been waved off, so that'll give the Raiders 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line. Jets getting the ball to bounce their way after another...
Water!
Water. Did you hear the yell for water?
He needs the 44-gallon drum for that boy.
They take him to the watering hole.
There we go.
Just
There
let
we
him
go.
get in there and take a big suck, you know?
He's got to do something about that belt.
Yeah, that's not a belt. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Now, that wouldn't come from beer or anything, would it? Or anything like that, I don't think.
I don't know.
Yeah. Say the control room says it's all muscle. I have yet to believe that.
I'd say he's the only player in the league that resembles William Perry.
Well, thing is, too, he's more than just one man in motion, isn't he?
Paul Cone playing without a chin strap. Let's hope it's not a pass play. Here we go. Oh, he's got a fade.
Dreadful pass. This will be intercepted.
Oh, it is picked off. It is a terrible pass. Flag on the play, though. Flag on the play. The Jets' offense coming on, but let's just see what the flag's for. Heads up play from defensive back John
Yeah, they're
Karras.
going to turn it down.
Penalty is declined. Looks like some illegal helmet contact. Oh, good play. Ball again underthrown. Paul Cone going deep right sideline. John Karras just gets himself between him and the ball.
That's what they call a knuckleball.
Nice if we're playing for the Sydney Blues, but...
Yeah, baseball pitchers hold the ball in their hand and they dig their nails into the ball and they throw it and it takes one of those really wobbly little turns. This is caused by turning the man's wrist. Not getting that real spiral on the ball, which gives them a bit more distance.
Jets into their best field position to get into the Raiders' half. Come out, they're in a pro formation here. Tight end, 2 wide receivers. Looks like the Bondi Raiders have called a timeout.
They called a timeout. They didn't have enough guys on the field.
Heads up play by the defense there.
83 came running out there. Jaquera.
Sandro Jaquera come running out.
Supposed to be on the field. They were down to 10 men. Dropped. It's okay.
You can see it all right anyway.
We had our curtain behind us here fall down, and the curtain has come down in the stands at David Phillips Sports Field.
Yeah.
You can always get up for it now. Right now.
Here we go. We're in the huddle. Defensive coach Andrew Bundu laying down the law.
Right here, right
Defense
now.
on
9-year veteran.
Let's work hard, okay? 1, 2, 3.
There we have it.
The cry for D.
Here we go. First down 10. Southeast Sydney Jets on their own 47-yard line. They come out in just a straight I formation. Tight end, 2 wide receivers. Wide receiver in motion. Lets him go by. And he's going to go down. Charlie Close is all over him. Can't affect the tackle. Damien Channing over there to force him out of bounds. Charlie Close thought he'd all his Christmases come at once on that one.
Looks like the Jets have gone for the rollout. They realize that the straight drop back isn't working for them, so what they do lots of times is they'll go for a rollout, which gives the quarterback that extra couple of seconds to be able to throw the ball.
Here we go.
But the
Jets going
pursuit
with no
from
huddle.
the Raiders is just too much for them to handle.
Jets going with no huddle here.
Darren Smith.
There he is. Oh, that's an easy one. Threw it up for grabs. Colin Richardson, playing safety man for the Raiders, just stood back there and said thank you very much. Darren Brown just throwing that one up for grabs.
I said Smith, I meant Brown. Well, Smith, Brown wasn't good. You check into a motel, it's all the same, you know what I mean?
If he had a bit more time looking back,
Is there a Darren Brown plays for South Sydney or Canterbury or somebody? Okay.
Gone over to West, I think.
Gone to West, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Raiders with good field position once again.
Give me your pads, I'll go up for you.
Here we go.
Now ends.
There is rookie defensive lineman Damian Channing for the Raiders.
How much time before the half? Does anybody know?
We'll try to get a... Here we go. Raiders come with an inverted trips. Here we go. Looks like they're running that screen play again. There it is.
Screen. Got him.
Oh, there's some holding up front there. Oh, but the Jets do a good job. Jets do a good job shutting it down. Looks like a gain of about 6.
Not much time on the clock.
Yeah, they read that really well.
Here we go. All the linemen checking downfield.
Screen pass means that they pretend to block the defensive line and give them enough incentive to try and attack the quarterback, and they loop it over the top with some blockers
Out in the
front.
spread again. Oh, he's got all kinds of time. It looks like he's underthrown it. Oh, incomplete. Paul Cone again underthrowing it. It's not a
Is there a
man.
wind out here or something? He could be throwing into the wind now. I noticed that the grass on the other side of the field down at the end, behind the end zone, seems to be blowing in that direction. I don't know what direction that is, but it's blowing that way.
I call that south.
Well, and then it could mean that he's throwing into the wind, and perhaps maybe that's what's affecting his passing at the moment.
Hanging them up there. Here we go. 3rd down and 4 for the Bondi Raiders in the spread again. Paul Cone bucking out the count. Here we go. Pass again. He's got Saf Rafael deep sideline now. He's going to take off here. Oh, he does well. Does well.
Got the first down.
Picks up a first down. 21, Craig Loom coming up to make the stop. Not before Paul Cone picks up a first down. Good coverage there by the Jets, forcing Paul Cone to pull the ball down and run with it.
No pass rush, really.
No pass rush. Dean Graff just getting in there, but he's just blocked all day. Loom comes in.
Secondary has to pick him up.
And that looks like the end of the half.
Well, we can hope so.
For the Jets' sake. Well, at least the... Okay.
There you go, 20-6. The Raiders over the Jets. The Jets having a terrible time. I would say almost for the entire second quarter, not able to get out of their own territory. And Bondi totally dominating the game.
Here we go. Oh, there you go. The Jets have put 4 yards on their rushing. Jumped to 157, nothing in the passing. And for the Raiders, Don, what do you got there?
Well, 154 yards in the air and 51 yards on the ground. The Raiders, excuse me, doing it easy the way that they would like to do it. It just seems like when they get the ball, they can do whatever it is they want to do.
Yeah, the Raiders, after today, have a week off.
And they're going to feed this guy in the dressing room because he's very hungry and
carrying his...
And he needs to get something going for himself. You know what I mean? He has to get a little bit more energy. So he'll probably eat, maybe a half a ton of muesli bars, perhaps. And
some great camera work there. Doing a great.
Yeah. Yeah. And part of the entertainment is you get to see. He's going to replace Artie Beetson next year, the league commentary. But what the fun you get is watching him walk up those steps to that booth at the Sydney Football Stadium.
It's about 15.
About an hour and a half. Okay. Well, it's Don Lane here with Grant Forbes. We're back at David Phillips Sports Field. It's the Raiders 20 to Jets 6. We're about to start the second half. Grant, Paul Cone seems to be just about everything there is to be on the field.
Yeah, he's taken the game by the scruff of the neck and really taking over here. He's passing the ball well. Has thrown it up for grabs a couple of times, but other than that, has hit everything that he's thrown at. And in running the ball, he's probably the deadliest runner in the game.
Almost unstoppable in the option play, isn't he?
Yeah, but he tends to carry the ball a little bit often. His coaches are a little bit concerned about that, but that's something that'll come with time.
Okay, let's role play here. Supposing you were the coach of the Jets, and you're down 20-6. You haven't been able to move the ball at all. What do you think you have to do? Yeah, I see. Yes, he certainly is. Now, there you go. Now, this is a man that came out looking for his football team. He wanted to know what had happened. It's Alf Noble, 6'6", 325 pounds, walking around on the field by himself, wondering what happened to my team. He came out early. So you're the Jets. What are you going to do?
Well, right now it's try anything time, but I don't think they should lose sight of their plan. They're rushing the ball well, but their passing game is just not there.
Well, it's non-existent. They have
non-existent, no yards.
No yards.
They just have to stick with their plan and just hopefully they can come away with the best they can come away with them. And they're not doing anything effectively.
Very, very weak at
their run.
Very weak at the center position. I mean, there's been about 4 times in a row now when they've had a chance to put up kicks that'll clear them out of their territory and maybe lock up Bondi down deep in their own. And the center snaps have been, well, for lack of a better expression, have left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of the game that has to be worked on, and it's put themselves against the wall every time they go into a punting situation. So they've really got to work on that. And their offense just has to not lose sight of what they're doing and just try and stay on the board.
Well, they proved it early in the game that if they were to be able to score, which they did on the long run, they can probably stay even with these guys. But it isn't so much their defense, I think, as it is their offense that has to be
the defense has really had the defense had their backs against the wall. There's not much they can really do about that. They're getting the ball in bad field position when the Raiders are taking over. So full credit to their defense. They're sticking at it, but their offense just has to get on track.
Well, let's see if we can't have something happen here that maybe evens it up a bit for us and we get into a really good football game. Bondi this half will be running from right to left on your screen. And I think it's the Jets to kick off, is it not?
Yes, I'd say.
Yes, I'd say so, yeah. They offensive players out there for Bondi. Yep. That's the way it'll be. The Southeast Sydney Jets in the white will be kicking off. Bondi in front 20-6. Now all they need here is a football on the field. I think you have to play the game with that brown leather thing with the 2 points on either end.
With a couple of stripes, yeah, that's the one.
That's it, yeah.
Bondi Raiders do have a very successful percentage at kickoff returns.
I would have to assume that Bondi Raiders in this league would be the dead set, laid down Mazar favorites to win the whole thing.
No.
No?
No.
Well, they're 8-0. Who was their challenge?
Well, last week they got out of jail in a tough game against the Argonauts, 27-19, which the game was actually dominated by the Argonauts. A few plays got the Raiders back into it. But that's the way the ball bounces. Deep kick, nice kick from Wayne Sutton. Raiders look like they'll take the touchback, bring the ball out to the 20. Their first possession of the second half.
Now, you see, that proves my point about the wind behind them. Look at where that ball carried to. If we can get a shot up on that hill, we can see how strong that wind is. It's blowing that grass right along on the bottom of the field. We're up here in the stand sort of protected from it, but you can see it. Yeah. Pretty gusty, eh? First down and 10. Bondi at their own 20. Grant Forbes.
Okay, here we go. Bondi Raiders come out in a troops formation. 3 receivers to one side. Here we go, they're running the option. Looks like a give to the fullback, Paul Ramsey. Looks like a pick of about 4 yards.
It's sort of like a wishbone option that they're running, isn't it? I mean, he's got the short man in the backfield, taking the quick, look at that, the quick handoff into the middle. And you have to guess, I suppose, if you're on defense, whether he's going to not give it to him and take it around the outside.
That's the exact way to run the option. Give the defence the choice and make them make the wrong choice. Trips formation again. Option to the other side. It is a give again to the fullback. And the Jets come up strong on that one, led by defensive lineman Lance Despali. Paul Ramsey again with the carry.
Dean Graff had a little to do with that too.
Yeah, he comes shooting it there from his nose tackle position. Here it is. Oh yeah, good job.
Graff clogging it up. Lots of times it doesn't really matter whether you make the tackle or not. A lot of players just like to do what they call clogging it up. That's getting enough people in the way. The ball carrier can't go anywhere, and sooner or later somebody's going to get their hands on it.
Raiders come out.
Man-to-man coverage on the wide receivers here.
Here we go, the 4-4 defense of the Jets. Raiders in their spread formation. Here we go, option again. Oh yeah, gets it open. Paul Cohn again under pressure, but Scott Knight coming up with the grab. Paul Cohn standing in there strong again, finds his open man.
Well, two wide receivers out wide, and what he did here was take him on right in the middle, which is something we talked about earlier when they were close to the goal line. I'm talking about how far up the safety man is playing for the Jets. The middle seems to be wide open for them, and I suppose after they've had a look at it or talked about it, that they're going to try to exploit it now.
They try to run seam routes with their two inside receivers on the slot. Playing with one safety, the safety has to make a choice. Paul can't get him plenty of time to pick the other receiver. Spread formation again. Here we go, play action pass. Little out pattern. Again, Scott Knight coming up with it. Craig Loam on the tackle. Scott Knight on a short out.
Here it comes. He was looking for him all the way. Never took his eyes off him.
Here we go.
It's him on the outside. Designed to just pick up the short yardage, and that's it, and not too happy.
Here we go. We're in a second down and short.
Craig Loam not too happy about allowing that reception. See the little jolt he gave him on his way out. He said, here, take this with you, he said.
Okay, here we go. Raiders come out and trip. Second down and short. Can be a really do anything play here. Look for him to go up top. Paul Cohn picking up the first down.
Paul Cohn takes it on the option off to his left here, but he sort of runs out of room. The opening's to his right, you see, but he cuts back in and gets right into where all the trouble is. There's somebody coming from his right side. Obviously, his peripheral vision is better than our camera.
Paul Cohn, a good stature for a quarterback. 6'4", 210 pounds. Takes a lot out of the defense when he runs the ball. We have a referee's timeout. Here we go. Ball's been ready to play again. Raiders in trips.
3 down linemen, linebackers up close. This looks like it might be a blitz here.
Here we go. There it is. There's the option at its best.
He got the pitch out.
Scott Knight with a spin. Picks up the first down.
Scott Knight complaining about a face mask penalty here,
see if we can
indicating to the ref that they took a hold of it. There's the first pitch out that we've seen in a while. Scott Knight taking it wide around the outside. Let's see if we pick up. There it is. There's the face mask right there, and they never called it.
Here we go. Raiders off again.
Sutton grabbing the face mask.
Okay.
Here we come. Watch Sutton, 36.
Comes in from the backside.
There he goes. He's got a nice little grip on that. Illegal, folks. You're not allowed to grab the face mask, but they didn't pick it up.
Players do get irate about those.
Well, you can also get hurt pretty good if somebody is twisting that helmet around.
There we go. Raiders in the spread. Safo Varel split wide to the right. Looks like a give. Paul Ramsey dragging a tackler for about 5 yards. Here he goes, slow to get up. Pops up down.
Big holes in the middle of the line here. Paul Manera leading the charge for the Raiders. It's a very nice gap there. They had him for about a second. They grabbed him by the jumper.
Swings up a second down short situation again for the Raiders. A really do anything situation for their style of offense. Come out in the spread again.
A lot of people like to pass in this situation.
Here we go.
They got the third down to
Paul
get
Bone in motion. Here we go. Drop back to pass. Oh, good pressure from the backside that time. Tau Sapaya coming in from the backside unblocked. Here he comes.
Traditionally, football teams will usually take advantage of a situation where it is second and short yardage. It was only second down and about 3 yards to go for the first down. So you figure we'll take a shot here, waste one, see if we can hit the pass downfield, because they'll obviously be thinking that we're going to go for the first down and take the short yardage.
Under pressure there, Paul Cone. Had Paul Bones sitting out in the flat all alone. Too many players for the Raiders O-line to block. And the spread again. Now he's going to keep it. Gets outside. Very dangerous in this situation. Paul Cone cuts back.
His own blocker sort of helped to take him out, Rafael.
Rafael doing a good job keeping the DB off Cone and getting in his way in the process.
Craig Loam finally coming up and helping with that tackle. Here we go.
Reading the option again.
Well, he's got the blocker out there, but the blocker's not helping him a lot. There you go. Excuse me, you're green. Get out of my way.
Here we go. Good read by the quarterback.
Notice how they freeze him with the fake feed into the line. That freezes the linebackers and some of the linemen, so they must go and try and close up the hole. Well, he tried to throw the block, didn't he?
Here we go. Brings him up in a first and goal again. Ball looks to be on the 8-yard line. Paul Cone bucking his head. They're in the spread formation. The league are a very split wide bottom of the screen. Give to the fullback.
There's a fumble in there.
There's a fumble in there, but I think they're going to call him down.
This could be Jets' ball.
I think they're going to call him down, Don. Could be a tough break for the Jets if they do. Ball obviously was out of there.
I can hear him yelling, green ball.
I know, okay, 57, 52, Andrew Brundu, the left guard.
It's green ball anyway.
Ball's
I don't know about him being down before that ball came loose.
Andrew Brundu,
but the referee calls that play.
Second and goal.
Second and goal. Looks like they've picked up
from the
about
4.
half the distance. Tough situation for the referees, all their bodies flying around in there.
Yeah. You got to get out of the way quick here.
Here we go. Power I formation for the Raiders.
There's a fumble.
Paul Manera lining up as the tailback there.
I was going to say, that's pretty strange, isn't it? You've got a guard in the backfield. This is shades of the fridge, right? Running for Chicago. All of a sudden, you get this big gorilla back there. This number
there he is.
76.
Doesn't get a handle on the ball, puts it on the ground, but Raiders recover again.
Well, that's what's going to happen when you run linemen in the backfield.
That's it, yeah, exactly right. Brings up a 3rd down and 3, a goal from the 3. I don't think the Raiders have too much trouble putting it in, but will it be this play or the next play? Going to the power I again. Paul Manera again in the backfield.
They've been averaging at least 4 yards a carry, 5 yards a carry here. There's no reason why they shouldn't put this on. Here we go. On the sneak, no good.
No good. Jets
nice
come
defense.
Jets
Very,
come
very
up
nice
tough.
defense. Who made that initial hit then?
44, Taos Saipaya.
Nice going.
Tongue twister.
S-A-I-P-A-I-A. I'll leave it to you folks at home. You pronounce it. Saipaya. Saipia. 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 It's a Tongan guy.
Any way you say it, made a good play. Brings up a 4th down and goal from the 3.
Well, now this could be a little incentive for the Jets. If they manage to stop them here, they're obviously not going for the field goal.
I'd say
they probably don't feel they need it, so here they go.
Raiders will look for Paul Cone on the sneak again. Gone to the spread or Paul Cone to keep the option.
10-1, he comes left on the option and goes in. Touchdown. Is that the 3rd touchdown for Valagra?
No,
second.
Valagra catching another touchdown. So he picks up a 2-yard strike from Paul Cone.
Man coverage out wide. It's 1-on-1. Cone puts it in there perfectly. He gets position on the defender, turning his back on him, sliding on him so that he can't come over the top. Here you go again. See the position there? Pretty hard to defend against. I mean, you're man on man out there, and you've got to guess which way he's going to go. Not easy. But a nice TD for the Bondi Raiders.
Paul Cone.
And they go for the 2 and
go for the 2. Poor David. I know he's called him out of bounds.
Dear.
Short. Called him down. Raiders going for the 2 points, coming up short. Good play by the Raiders. Point is no good. So that'll put the score up now to the Bondi Raiders 26, South East Sydney Jets 6.
What's the usual situation here with extra points? I mean, are they pretty consistent with them? Because today we're seeing a clinic on how not to do it.
But most teams are pretty consistent on their PAT kicking. The Bondi Raiders, after this game, have a week off before they go into the championships. They figure they try a few different things. But usually the Bondi Raiders have a pretty high percentage of their PATs.
How many teams in the playoffs?
3. 2 teams in the playoffs. The leader at the end of the regular season goes straight to the championship.
Right. So the Bondi Raiders are not the leaders in the championship?
Yeah, they're the leaders. They'll go straight through to the championship.
Let's listen here.
Wait up. Hey, wait up!
Seems to be trouble here.
Paul Manera, they're saying something's going on here. He's talking to the official at the moment, number 76. Let's have a quick look here what we got. Well, this is about as one-sided as you can get here. What do we got? 293 yards total offense for the Raiders against 157 yards on the ground for the Jets and only 1 TD.
We have a bit of a trouble with the, looks like a player from the Jets standing in the Raiders players box.
I
don't...
Go on the other sideline and you save yourself a lot of trouble, I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter, mate. It's not going to... We'll take it.
Not that it's going to do the Jets much.
The head coach of that team, I don't believe that it is fair in the spirit of the game that you should be on this sideline near this bench.
Miles, we'll get the guy with the stats to go over the other side with him.
Thank you very much.
Fabian, can you go over the other side and do the stats with him over there, mate? Yeah, it's easy. Well, our guy's doing the stats, so he's got no reason to be here.
Well, I think the situation is that the gentleman that's listening on the headset to find out what he's going to do with his team or how he's going to handle them was on the wrong side of the field over here with Bondi, and obviously can hear whatever they're going to do next, so they're not happy about it. Fortunately for us, nobody told anybody in any clear terms what they thought about that.
Looks like the ball, stay in bounds, Darren Brown. Oh, good. Nice play. Vincent Morgillo.
Careza, number 26, on the Southeast Sydney Jets, just stood there and watched the guy go by him. Didn't even make the attempt. Watch this.
Brown thought the ball was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, but he takes it inbound, starts off to his left. He's got somebody here, a blocker here for him. Doesn't even make an attempt. Oh dear.
Not liking each other.
Well, here we go again.
We have a flag down. Vinny McGillo coming up with a big play there. Here we go.
Well, on top of all their other troubles,
An
unsportsmanlike call against the Jets, which means that they'll march it off back another 5 yards. And even though they have first down, another 10 yards. And even though they got first down, it's first down now and 20, folks.
First down and 20.
That'll be first down. There we go.
So what I'm saying,
Actually, first and 20.
No. In college,
Yep.
in NC2A rules, timeout by the Jets, but in NC2A rules, they don't have a first and 20 if you've just got the ball on a change of possession.
Oh, there they go. They're moving the chains now.
Moving the chains now.
Yeah. So they give him the penalty. In other words, under normal circumstances or NFL circumstances or something, it would be first down and 20.
It could
This
possibly.
being the case, they move the chains back and they begin from where the penalty has been marked off to. It's a 10-yard penalty.
Oh, actually, inside, on an unsportsmanlike or inside the 30-yard line will be half a distance to the goal. The penalty can't exceed the half distance. So a 15-yard penalty inside the 30, we take a half distance.
Yeah, well,
Okay, there we
they've
go.
lined it up now on the 10 or the 11.
Yep. The Jets could be in a whole lot of trouble here.
What else is new?
I think the Jets could set a record here for the only game played in New South Wales without a completion.
Perhaps maybe they could set a record for the only game played in New South Wales inside their own territory for 3 full quarters.
Brent Mills on the carry, 27. Not much going. Paul Manera, Andrew Brundu. Paul Ramsey in on the stop. Picks up about 2 yards.
There's plenty of green bodies in there to stop those short running plays.
Here we go. Bounces back to his right.
Are you saying the Jets are going to make the playoffs? Is that what you said? They're going to squeeze in with a 3-4 record?
They only play 8-game season. And they're level pegging, so depending on what the Liverpool Pirates do tomorrow, the Jets could squeak in.
Well,
here we go. Brent Mills picks up about 7 yards. He'll give the Jets a 3rd down and short here. Quick hitter to the fullback, Brent Mills.
Scott Knight on the sideline there, stretching it out a bit.
They want you, man. They want you. So how is your fiance?
Good. It's a real interest in the game. How is your fiance, right? Good. What are you doing tonight?
Yeah. Cole Coleman, here we go. I don't know if he got us. Joe Desmond coming up from his safety spot to put a lick on him.
Gets the first down.
Yeah, he gets the first down. Big play for the Jets here. Yeah, plenty of green jerseys again, but he squeezed out the 2 yards that he needed.
Well, I get the feeling that if the Jets could get something on a roll here, they might be able to stay in this ball game. Whoops.
He's going down.
Not going to do it that way.
Oh.
Paul Manera with a ton of pressure.
Cole Coleman very lucky that he had Wayne Richardson in the vicinity of that pass. Paul Manera just coming on a good rush to the outside.
I made it, but I was over.
Big pressure from Paul Manera. Bondi Raiders defense not doing much wrong today. Second down 10, Kyle Coleman. Brent Mills, Dennis Ciaris in the backfield. Looks like a gift to Ciaris. He's broken free. Big run off the left side. Alf Noble celebrating.
Caceres was out there. Well, he cut through the middle. Some people there missing their assignments in the tackles. He beats 1, 2, 3. Nice hole.
Alf Noble putting a lot of weight on someone.
Secondary waiting for him out there.
Bring up first down and 10.
Well, now, don't get excited now, but there's an outside chance that the Jets may cross the 50-yard line here.
First down will do it. First down will put them into Raiders territory. Oh no, here we go. There's been a referee's timeout again. Once again, trouble with the sidelines. Thanks.
Bondi Raiders coming over here. Miles? What's that? That's all right. That's all right. I'll kill him when he gets over here. Bondi Raider.
Richardson wide out on the right side. Schifano wide out on the left. Field.
Nothing going. They've called him down. Looks like the Raiders have the BS. The Raiders have been called with the football.
Charlie Close screaming that he had it in his hand. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, ball pops loose. Charlie Close coming up with the fumble. Once again, the Jets
don't make it past the 50.
A couple of first downs back to back, and It all comes up empty.
Too bad. I thought maybe this might be their chance to get back in it, but I don't know.
Flash. Flash? Yeah, we did. Flash. 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 This way.
Resetting the chains. Bondi Raiders look to stretch their lead here.
First down, Marcus having a bit of a problem getting stretched out here.
Raiders doing a very fine job today with a short outfit.
Jets seem to be keeping their spirit up, particularly on the sideline. Plenty of encouragement.
Here we go, first down and 10, Bondi Raiders. Like trips to the right, come with the option. So they give to Paul Ramsey. Nick Topkiss coming in to secure the tackle. Here we go, here we go. Danny O'Brien again slashing down the legs of running back Paul Ramsey, brings up second down 8. I was looking for the Bondi Raiders to...
Tony Stidham, the head coach of the Jets, would probably be wondering what in God's name he's got to do here to get himself back into this football game.
Here we go again. There we go, Paul Cone keeping the ball again on the option. Picking up a first down. Had a man outside.
Paul Cone taking a very, very solid hit here across the arms and still hangs on to the football. Very impressive. We don't see it from that angle, but before he made the little turn, took one head on, I think probably shoulder pads, helmet, and everything, and still held on to the football. Not easy.
Had Vinny Magillo outside, opted to take it himself. Gives the Raiders another first down.
Here's your kicker out here.
David Main,
wide receiver.
Spread formation again for the Raiders.
Oops.
Paul Cone turns nothing into something. Looks like a mix-up in the backfield. Paul Ramsey seemed to run into the quarterback there. Heads up play by Paul Cone.
This is not an option, folks, but it's the only option he had. Goes to hand it off, bangs into the runner. Instead of giving it to him, decided I'm going to keep it.
And picks up 5 yards.
Picked up 5 yards, that's right. Well, 4 anyway.
Second down 6. Wide receiver David Main split wide to the left. Spread formation again for the Raiders. Inside handoff to fullback Paul Ramsey. Looks like he's driving close to the first down. We'll see where they spot it.
I think it's third and about 1.5, 2.
Yeah, they've called third down. Very short, about a yard.
End of quarter.
Okay, we have an end of quarter.
Okay.
All right.
Note which line you're on, okay?
So, we come to the end of the third quarter. Bondi Raiders well in charge. Looking like the goods. Now let me get this playoff situation straight with you. Next week they start. Look at this. 191 yards in the air, 117 yards on the ground. No passing yardage yet for the Jets. You can't have a successful football team if you can't pass.
No, not in even any situation. Even a shorter passing game would have helped them today, but they've come up empty on everything.
So the team switch ends, 26-6. The Raiders over the Jets.
Yeah, with our playoff situation, with the 6-team competition that we do have, the winner of the regular season, which will be the Bondi Raiders with a 9-0 record after today, will go straight to the championship on December 11th. And the second and third place teams will play off next Saturday here at David Phillips Field for the right to play the Raiders for the championship.
Come
I reckon they should give the balls to Saf now on an 8.
Okay, there you have it. 2 touchdown scorer, Sergio Villagra, calling the play. Wants an 8 to wide receiver. Here we go, counter option. Scott Knight all alone. Oh, nice blocking out there by Saf Rafael. Heads up play, Paul Cohn pitching to Scott Knight. Picks up a first down and then some. Defensive lineman hustling across there.
Quick shuffle pass out to the outside. Knight taking it. Does some good footwork. Pushes off the inside foot, taking himself to the outside. And a really nice block, as you said, by Rafael. Nice to have the downfield. Nice to have the wide receivers blocking downfield for you like that.
Yep.
Those guys usually want to take care of themselves, don't they?
Yeah.
My feet are too fast. I can't do that.
The defensive lineman, Lance Despali, hustling across there to make a tackle from his left defensive end position. Defensive lineman away from the play. Brings up a first down. Looks like they're about on the 12-yard line. Raiders in the spread. Paul Cohn again. Oh, keeps it beautiful. Comes up lucky there, Paul Cohn fumbling the ball.
Well, Paul Cohn's done everything today. He's run with the ball for touchdowns. He's passed with the ball for touchdowns. And now he fumbles the ball for a touchdown.
Ball bouncing
What's
their way
left?
for the Raiders.
The only thing left is a little kick through, maybe.
Yeah, keeps the ball on the toe.
Paul Cohn looks to the outside. It only takes a look. All it takes a look. Well, he did do it, right? He didn't just fumble it. He did. He put it on the leg, let's say.
Timeout called by the Jets. Number 44 coming up to have a talk with the referee.
It was in front of us. I saw that happen on TV. So I get to the yard for about not without
The rule says that they must
Ciao Saipaya.
30 degrees.
Having a discussion.
Because we were straightening you up. See, what was happening originally, everyone was lining up at 45 degrees. So we had to straighten up.
Okay.
The rule book is about that thick and it's that first year university level. Seriously.
Philip Webb.
It's the most complicated game there is. It really is.
Well, I hope you pass your exams. That's all.
David Main to Ted the PAK. Paul Cohn to hold.
Oh,
High
dear.
snap, gets it down. David Main, no trouble.
But he puts it through. Another bad center snap.
Paul Cohn done well to put it down. David Main adds the extras.
He also did well to put it down. Yep. Well, it's not a black dot job, but what the hell? It goes between the two white posts. That's what. Here we go again. This ball comes off of Cohn's knee here, you'll see, as he goes through. I don't know if anybody hits it out of his hands or if he just drops it.
Oh, no, good play there.
There you go. Yeah, he took it over him. But remember I spoke earlier on that first touchdown that he ran down there, how he's carrying that ball in his left hand. I swear to you, it's a coach's nightmare to see a guy carrying a ball like that. 33-6, the Raiders over the Jets. It's just a question now of how far the Raiders want to pile it up, I think. But we could still be in for some really good football.
We could. No love lost between these two teams. Paul Manera getting the water.
On the right hand side, who's on the left?
Head coach Peter Toss.
That kid sat on the bench for so long his hair got rusty. That's what happens to you in this game.
Nice deep kick. Jason Woodbridge takes it. Oh. Again, Charlie Close in on the tackle. Sergio Villagra also there. Charlie Close, an 8-year veteran player in New South Wales.
And the running back. You should read running back, he should read quarterback.
Coming from the Jets sideline, how to defend the option. Coach Tony Steedham.
What they're saying there is that
Unfair game, we're playing two teams.
Samoa, it says Samoa on the back of that, doesn't it? Samoa, who was that?
Lance.
Oh, Tasipali. From Samoa, obviously.
Flags fly. Looks like against the Jets.
Think about it, Miles. Come on, man.
See what the we have a full start on the offense.
They've got a second fullback listed here, Jai Nichols, 6'1", 210. But I haven't seen. Has he been in there?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't come in today. Kyle Coleman doing all.
I don't even see his number on the sideline there. So they must only have the one quarterback.
Most teams in New South Wales only have one. Brent Mills again, getting the hard yards. Paul Manera, Andrew Brundu and company.
Andrew Brundu doing a good job there. Andrew Brundu, I think, came in second. Probably Manera made the first hit.
Yeah.
Manera also the coach of this team.
Offensive coordinator.
Now, Spaceman.
Head coach Peter Toss, Bondi Raiders, 9-year veteran. Here we go, left tackle Alf Noble. Lefty Tole, looks like he's coughed up the ball. Bondi Raiders come up with it. Have a look at it again. Short handoff to the fullback. Swinging that ball around in there. Charlie Close looks like he's put a helmet on it.
Channing picks it up underneath, I think.
Damien Channing. Here we go.
Yeah. Off to this side. You got to look through here and see if you can figure out.
There it is. There it is. Damien Channing.
Channing or 54. I didn't see the other one. Charlie Close again.
Been in everything today.
Well, it really makes you wonder. You're looking at a game, a team is totally outclassed, and they're not even trying to do anything big. Running short running plays up the middle in the fourth quarter. You're down by what?
26 points.
26 points, my goodness. You'd think they'd at least take a chance and try and throw it.
Here we go, Paul Cone, they come out in the spread offense again. Vinny Mogillo's checked in as fullback, 5'8", 180 pounds. Here we go, this movement, referee's whistles, looks like a delay of game against the Raiders. Running NC2A rules, we have a 25-second play clock. That has expired. It'll bring up a first down and 15 now for the Raiders.
Team gets 25 seconds from the time the referee drops his hand and says, okay, let's go. And that 25 seconds, of course, counts while they're in the huddle as well. Now you'll see him, referee signaling. He will then signal time in. And they're running.
There we go. Paul Cone bringing the Raiders offense up again. Spread formation. Villagra hooked up with man coverage, bottom of the screen. Go with the option.
Reverse. This is a TD. One block. He only needs the one block.
And he goes in.
Yep.
Option reverse. Set for a fail.
It's not exactly your classic reverse on a handoff. It was sort of a little flip to Raphael coming around from the left side. Just see Paul Cone here. Everybody starts right. Everybody starts left. Here he comes from the other side. Short little flip. Takes it out. Two blockers out in front of him. He only needed one block here on Chris Hay, and he takes it in. Actually, it's not even a block. Really, in that situation, all the player has to do is sort of like get in the way. And
David Main again attempting the PAT. Oh, there's movement. Looks like it'll be on the Raiders. Looks like Andrew Brundu stood up, playing at the guard position. Good play call in that situation, I feel, for the Raiders, setting up with the option.
Well, I've been saying all along that I feel that one of the big problems with the Jets is that they play really shallow, and they have instead of getting people, everybody knows it's easier to move. It's easier to move forward than it is to move backwards. And why they're giving them that much room back there, I don't know. Now, all you need is a commitment on that for secondary men to start coming up, and you're dead.
That's it.
So they play too shallow. This is what happens to them. They're going for this kick. It's been extended a bit, hasn't it?
Yep.
And it's good.
Looks like he puts it through.
No, he missed it. Off to the
looks like it's
off to the left. Yeah. And it was one of those little I'll stand up straight balls.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Look at him. See, that's what I mean about the block. He just got to get in the guy's way. That's all. 2 steps and he's in the end zone.
Defensive player really should have took on the blocker there.
Absolutely. At least try to get something in front of him.
Yeah, really took on the blocker, made him commit. Raiders extend their lead, 39-6 over the Jets. I think the misery should be over shortly for the Jets. Defensive lineman Nestor Caracas.
I think Bill's going to do it.
They're a local team, they'll be all right.
Oh, they can't hear him. You're answering and you're on the air and they can't hear him. Our people in the van were talking to us. And Grant just answered him. But you folks at home can't hear what they say. I won't repeat it because it's rude.
I was just worried about that. Number 44 Sal coming in. He came in. They're tackling me.
That's a sweet line, man.
Lovely.
We
can't do it in training.
All right. The Raiders once again kicking off.
Jason Woodridge back deep to receive for the Jets.
Very short.
Kick. Carusa
waits for his blockers. Nice move, waiting for his blockers. Might get a little more here. No.
35.
Maxwell.
72.
Anthony Maxwell comes up from his pursuit position to make the stop. See what the Jets can put in the dying stages. 4th quarter.
On the field at the present time would be the second smallest man for the Bondi Raiders. 5'8" Morgillo. Smallest man is Tabone, number 8. But the number 22, Morgillo.
Playing in a defensive down lineman position.
Yeah. Strange, this guy's a running back, folks, and he's down there in the defense. Where would he be playing, a cornerback or something? No? He wouldn't be a linebacker, would he, at 5'8"? Although they do have a linebacker that's playing for...
And then other than that, you know, just get reaction.
Who's he playing for now? He used to play for... Well, yeah, as you can see, these stats are totally overwhelming. That's 8, that's 3, that's at 538 yards total offense for the Raiders. And we're just looking to see, the Jets are looking to see if they can crack 200 here.
All on the ground.
Yeah.
They really have to work on a short passing game.
Well, I think they got to work on any passing game. I mean, it's one of the travesties of this team here. I mean, they look pretty decent, but if the opposition knows that all you're going to do is run every time, I don't think you got a chance.
Especially with an 4-4 defense that the Raiders are running right now. Too many guys to block.
Here we go. Don't tell me. Nope. Brent Mills.
Here we go. Things getting a bit sticky as you might think.
I think the argument is over where they want to have dinner together later. They were discussing it earlier, and while they were in there, they wanted to figure out where they were going to go. One of them wants pizza, and the other wants to go and get steak. So you always get these sort of discussions towards the end of a football game, you know?
Nice tackle by Scotty O'Brien. Oh, I think the penalty might have been... Someone was a bit upset.
Late hit.
Yeah, late hit there. Someone putting their head down.
You're not supposed to put your helmet on somebody when they're laying down on the ground. It used to have a call called spearing.
Yeah, it's still a call.
Not spearing as in rugby league where you pick up the player and shut him down, but where you spear your helmet into the body of the player.
15 yards could almost put the Jets in position to get over midfield here.
The Jets have a first down.
15-yard penalty.
A 15-yard penalty got them a first down. Now that's what they got to include in their offense to get there. I think more penalties. You should go for those. Tempt these guys to shove their helmet into your body. This is the longest run-up they've had all day, too, by the way. They huddled about 25 yards behind the ball.
As earlier, with the first down, the Jets could break into Raiders territory. Look out. Yeah. And he's actually crossed midfield. Dennis Crack is on a nice run. Looks like he's picked up 9 yards there.
Little sledging going on out there. Did you hear that? Somebody said, "How's your mama?" Oh dear.
No love lost between these two teams.
The levels we sink to try and get somebody off their game, eh?
Nice block here by 72 coming in. Gives his running back an extra 2 yards.
It's an excellent run by, is it Caceres or Kakera? I pronounce it Caceres, I think. C-A-C-E-R-E-S, I don't know.
I'll go with it.
By the way, he cracks it for the smallest one on the field, 5'6", and 205 pounds.
It looks like they've called for a measurement.
See, a guy 5'6" and 205 pounds, his center of gravity would be such that it'd be really hard to get him down.
They're short. Looks like they're about 1.5 yards short to bring up second down.
Why are they cheering? It's only second down and 1.5 yards.
Should have gone right out there.
Now you see, now this is the play where if they had a passer, you could probably do one.
Yeah.
Although Bondi will probably give you anything short.
They do. The way their defense is designed, they play that 4-3 defense. No wide receiver to the right. And he's just dragging. Dennis Sierra's just dragging.
And the human fire plug does it again.
Just kept them legs churning. They pick up a first down.
Yeah, but they would be consuming an awful lot of clock here.
Dragged outside linebacker Joe Desmond about 4 yards. Just kept his legs moving.
Get that quarterback.
There we go. Now it looks like the ball's on the ground again.
Yep. And it's probably Bondi ball it is.
Jets can't get it together. It must be the grass on the Raiders half.
And there's a player injured down here on the ground too, by the way. Took his helmet off. In fact, he threw it off. He's not feeling the best.
Kelita. Looks like he's grabbing at a knee.
I think this is the same fellow who was looking at his knee earlier in the game, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
down the other
earlier.
end of the field, yeah.
Rookie Damian Channing coming up with his second fumble recovery.
Ika Kalita, he's 6'2" and 243 pounds. Knees aren't designed to carry people 243.
Okay, now, here we go, nice and easy. Nice and easy, there you go. Now, I need you to peel back. That's it, peel back just the pants. Just the pants.
Andrew Brunger in there helping his opposition out.
You're getting a good look now at how they understand with each other these injuries that they can get. Now, obviously, they know this is a knee.
You're going to start swelling. How's it feel? Now, stay there. Does that hurt?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Take that as a yes.
We're going to bend it really slowly. Tell me if it hurts and I'll stop. You got ice over there, Tony?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay, now you, with glasses, put your hand underneath here. No, the other hand. And one hand here. And you just stop that leg from bending.
When you push
easy.
up.
Easy.
When you push up on this one.
Okay, and you push up on here. You guys get over there and help him up from his shoulders. That's it.
You're getting a good look at teamwork here from the opposing sides. I think this is terrific, the way that they understand each other and try and do something with this. I don't think he's going to play anymore today. As a matter of fact, I would venture to say he's going to have a lot of trouble playing the rest of the year.
That's it. Just walk it off, baby. Sorry, just try to take a little weight.
I don't think you walk that. Yeah. I don't think you walk that kind of an injury off, I don't think. That doesn't look
not
good
today
to me.
anyway.
No.
72, Ika Kalita. Hurt on that play, let's hope he's ready.
Hi, Mum. Fucked up again.
200 yards rushing.
Can someone take over
for the
here?
Jets.
Why'd you guys wait for me?
That's right, mate. They'll hold the play. Don't worry about it. Hang on.
Now, in America, they have this thing where you get this replacement. What they do is they just unscrew the lower half of the leg and then they whack a new one in, you know, and they just do it. It's all modern technology, really works well.
Straight down. Right on this leg. Ready? Straight down.
He's got trouble. He wouldn't be able to train all week. That'd be it
There
for
you
him.
go.
It's not a good sight to see for any coach.
No. It's not a good sight to see in almost any sport. You hate seeing people get hurt like that. You know, you take good athletes out. And
okay, here we go. Bondi Raiders coming up again. Paul Cone coming out of centre in the spread formation. David Main split wide to the right.
Well, the middle down lineman there, down in a 4-point stance, which I don't necessarily agree with when the ball is just at midfield. I mean, he's probably anticipating that they're going to take it straight up the middle and just kill clock and not bother much anymore. This is our cameraman here. He was voted sexiest cameraman in the at David Phillips Sports Field today. He's off to our left up here, and
15, just over the line.
Looks like they tap a 15-yarder on the end of the run.
Well, he might be a good cameraman, but I haven't seen him pick up one bird from this audience here. Not one good-looking lady has he picked up. Here comes our producer, Colin Bromley. He's going to come up and tell us we've been doing this all wrong now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Now, if you want to get a look at this, I wish we had somebody who could get a look at this up here. I'll tell you something in a minute.
Let's go, pal. Let's go.
Raiders first down and 10.
Yeah.
Jets 40-yard line. Spread formation again. Paul Cone back to pass.
The screen, left.
Oh, good hands. Paul Bone sitting in the flat.
And another first down for Bondi.
Here we go. Throwing back.
Screen out to the left. They tip it, but it doesn't do any good. Keeps his concentration up. Takes it around. Now, if you look at this shot here that we're setting up here, if we can get Colin Bromley in front of the camera. Colin Bromley has come up from his producer's, director's, all-everything chair and decided to run a camera up here. This is the first time I've ever seen him do any real work. He is, of course, the brains behind NFL football. The man who puts it all together. I only have to get up in front and speak.
Paul Cone back again to pass.
Whoa!
Oh, he gets out. Oh! Paul Cone looking for Rafael deep in the end zone. Shrugs off two defenders.
Pass was pretty close, a bit high. There he is, Colin Bromley.
Here we go again. He lets one go here. Really trying to force that one.
Did a nice evasion of a tackle there for a minute.
Yeah, kept his head.
Well, referee looking at his watch, and we're looking at ours. Time really goes fast when you're having fun, doesn't it? Huh? I wonder how you think the Jets feel at the moment.
I've been on the end of a few of these, so I know exactly how they feel.
Well, we all have, haven't we, at one time or another? Yeah.
Raiders in trips.
Whoops.
Looks like the screenplay again.
Oh, it puts it right over the. That's a very, very nice touch he displayed there, isn't it? Two of them hung back, so he didn't have the clear passage to the receiver, but he just looped it over their heads. Very nice.
Good concentration by Scotty Knight. Paul Cone dropping back. You think the defense would start to get onto this now, with the way he's dropping back? I mean, these defensive linemen have to feel that all day they haven't been getting through, and all of a sudden they, you know.
Well, they're threatening once again. Too much time.
No, looks like there's a 2-minute warning. Here we go.
2 minutes to go.
Okay, David Main. Paul Bone in motion. Here we go.
Whoops.
Oh, big play.
Well, they got that ball out there, but I'll tell you something. Paul Cone took one hell of a hit. In fact, he's just getting himself up now really slowly.
He stood in there well. Showed great composure there.
Well, he sure did, but this is what quarterbacks have to put up with. You know, you got to be thinking about, there you go. That wasn't late either. I don't think he could have stopped himself.
It's a big play there by the Jets. Not giving up. Here we go, having a look at it from the end zone. Boom.
Bang.
Good hustle here from the Jets. 4th down and 5 now for the Raiders. Coming out in the spread again. Inside the 2 minutes, I'd say the Raiders are going to go for the end zone on this one.
Well, they only got to pick up about 4.5 to be able to get the first down, so...
Here we go.
Now, option, reverse again, same play as before. This will be first down. First down on the 1-inch line. That's close, eh?
Could have been on first half. Good games, right?
We go. The Raiders set this play up really well.
This is the same play that they had, that they ran before. Fake to the middle, starts to his left. The little flip to the wide receiver coming from the other side. Gets out in front. The same number 20 makes the tackle this time.
Does a good job this time. The Raiders setting him up. The flying defense would just really like to get to the ball, so the Raiders are taking advantage of that. Plenty of linemen downfield. Just couldn't get it in there that time. Raiders staying with the spread. Quick give to fullback Paul Ramsey or quarterback Pete. Oh, there it is.
Nope.
Oh, there you go. Paul Connor scores again.
Running in his favorite direction, by the way, to his left. Don't know why he likes to pitch that ball with his left hand. Most of his pitches have been that way today.
Paul Cone picking up his 14th touchdown for the season.
Not too bad, eh?
Some good camera work there. Here we go, David Main setting up again for his point after. Touchdown scorer, Paul Cone holds, bad snap. Chris Hay picks it off in the end zone. Thought he was going the other way. For 2.
We've got about 1 minute left. Probably time for 2-3 more plays from the Jets. We'll take the kickoff. Either that or they've called it off already. Have they? No. No, still going. Time stops, doesn't it?
Yep.
Kickoff.
There we have it. Raiders 45. Southeast Sydney Jets 6.
And the Raiders widening their favoritism to win the title. Going to 9-0.
With a week off coming into the championship.
And the Jets dropping to 3-5, which will probably hurt appreciably their opportunity to be able to get in. Now, who will get in ahead of them?
The Liverpool Pirates.
And where will they play this game? Here?
Right here. David Phillips Field.
When is that? Next week?
Next week.
Okay. They cracked it for 204. We've got 211 yards in the air for the Raiders, 191 on the ground. They've almost equaled their air and ground work. As you can see,
Deep
huge
kick.
domination by the...
Kyle Coleman, the quarterback, back to return. And he's fumbled. And the ball is still alive.
Well, there's a nice passage of play right there.
Last time they kicked off, they went dead.
He wants to play defense today, but he's not allowed.
Caressa picked it up.
He's benched. That's not fair, guys.
On a fumble from quarterback Kyle Coleman, who was back to return the kick, and added about 15 yards to the end of the run. Here we go. Let's have a look at it.
Coleman heading towards the sideline.
Breaks a couple of tackles.
And there's where the fumble came.
Heads up play from
Caressa.
Adds about 15 yards on the end of the run. Gets them into...
Well, now, if they don't throw it now, I ain't watching a football game. There's got to be like, what, 45, 50 seconds left on the clock. You can get 4 passes off here. And why don't they run... Let me ask you another question, Grant Forbes. Why aren't they running out of a shotgun or something? Give the guy a little time to throw.
You've seen their snaps on the punt.
Yeah, I guess.
Here we go.
This is quarterback to quarterback here.
Here we go. Darren Brown hooking up on their first pass of the game. First completion coming.
Darren Brown threw the pass to the quarterback. Coleman.
Who does a nice bit of running after the catch.
Could have been a little better if he run out of bounds.
Okay, last time out called by the Jets. Get their first completion coming with less than a minute in the game.
They've got passing yardage. I want the stats up now.
Right, okay, yards passed. Raiders 211, Jets 6.
Now, this is just to prove that the Jets have got themselves a legitimate air attack I want you people at home to be able to see this stat coming up here. Now, there it is. The goose egg has disappeared off of the top of the Jets. We've got 6 yards in the air. We've salvaged something out of this, say the Jets.
Here we go again, Kyman. Here we go.
There's too many men on the line here.
Here we go.
He's waving him back.
Here we go, Darren Brown again.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he's past the line of scrimmage.
There's a flag down.
Looks like he's going to have passed it beyond the line of scrimmage.
I think it'll be something after...
It'll have to be a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down for the Jets here.
Now that'll take away the 6 yards that they passed before, wouldn't it? This means we may be down to 1. We are down to 1. If they take this penalty, we're down to 1 yard passing here. This is -5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I keep making fun of them. I shouldn't do this. But I mean, I can't understand a football team with no air attack. I think Newt Rockne discovered the forward pass in something like 1928 or something. No, it was the later.
I mean, the Jets are playing an old style of football anyway, the triple I formation.
You know what they used to call this? Ohio State used to play this in America. And they would call it 4 yards and a cloud of dust. That's what they used to say. So you get 4 yards and a cloud of dust. In fact, the Ohio State coach used to say, when you throw a pass, there's only 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
I don't know which way that was going to go.
Looks like they've declined the penalty, the Raiders.
Get back and throw the damn thing. Yes, sir. Who's up? All right.
Oh, Joe Schifano pulling down.
They got no timeouts left.
We got no timeouts. They've got to
hurry up and get to the line here.
The clock will stop till the change set.
They stopped the clock to move the chains, but they've got to be lined up and going immediately. There can't be more than 30 seconds left, huh? 30, 20 maybe?
Here we go. Let's see. The flag. The flag's been waved off. Good call by the referee there.
That's okay. It's automatic first down here for them. And the Jets have a chance to go in. Come on, Jets. Let's do it. One time. Clock's running.
Nice catch by Joe Schifano at the bottom of the screen. Looking for the fade. Looks for the post. Oh, picked off. Charlie Close takes it down. That'll be the ball game, I think.
Well, I'd have to say pretty much justice. Charlie Close has been in just about everything today.
Here we go. Have a look at it.
And why wouldn't he be there to pick off this pass? Linebackers back. They're willing to give him everything. Look at this. Charlie Close. He must have about 20 tackles on the day. Now he adds an intercept. Now what they should do is run the clock out here. How are you? Let me take my glasses off. I don't want people to see with my glasses on. I can really see. I wear these for effect. It's called my Walter Matthau image. It does a lot for me here. Makes me feel like a... you can't see me anymore. You feel super intelligent when you wear glasses like this, you see.
Here we go. Looks like the Raiders will just down the ball here, run the clock out. Put the Jets out of their misery.
Fall down. One knee. That's it.
There it is. That could be the game.
Clock's running.
Yeah, there it is. That's it. Bondi Raiders finished their regular season at 9-0, earning themselves a right to participate in the Premier State Gridiron League inaugural championship, December 11th. Final score: Bondi Raiders 45, Southeast Sydney Jets 6.
And that wraps it up here from David Phillips Sports Field in Pagewood. Next week, the first round of the playoffs that will feature Grant. First round of the playoffs will feature the Liverpool Pirates. And
on the game tomorrow, if the Pirates can salvage a victory, they could earn themselves a right in the playoffs. But right now, we could be looking at the Argonauts and the Jets in the playoffs.
211 yards in the air to 36 yards in the air, and that to me was the big difference. The diversified attack of the Bondi team. The Jets picking up 204 yards on the ground, which would be a fairly impressive figure, I suppose, but included in that 204 yards was a lot of mistakes, and putting themselves in trouble and under the hammer on a continuous basis. But they played it right out to the end, gave it a gutsy try there at the end, trying to see if they couldn't put something over the line. So that takes care of it for us from here. Thank you, Grant Forbes. Thank you very much for inviting me in. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Great.
And here, hopefully, we can see a little more of this happening on our television screens. American football.
New South Wales style.
New South
Wales style.
New South Wales style American football. So, from David Phillips Sports Field in Pagewood, we thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
If they get the hand as they come over to the sideline.